This week we're exploring the Japanese countryside.
With this baby. We picked up this beauty to try out van life in Japan. We named her the Going Mary, and she's gonna take care of us for the week. Let's hit the road. Oh, come on. Interesting.
We're Sky and Garrett, and we're traveling the world on our mega moon. Our journey starts by heading south to Hakone. It's time to give you guys a full van tour. Let's start with the living room, where we have a nice big table, great for dining and doing some work. Here we have one set of beds. So we have a top and bottom bunk, good for 2 people. We also have a full master suite up the top. This comes out like this. The rental came with sleeping bags. We have our kitchen, which is decked out with a sink, a mini fridge, portable stove, lots of cupboard space, plenty of charging ports, and of course, the best thing about van life is you can park anywhere, which means you always have panoramic views. Except when you're in a 7-Eleven parking lot.
So the rental car process was super easy, and Garrett, do they need a ride?
Should we pick them up?
Do you guys need a ride?
Yeah, we would really love a ride.
Let's hop on in.
All right. Thanks.
Look at our sweet spot! Ready for a road trip!
Yeah!
Just kidding. These are actually our amazing friends, Tim and Becca, here to join us for the journey.
Not used to driving such a tall vehicle. We're gonna have to make sure we be a little careful.
Every good road trip needs good snacks.
What is this?
Like bread, like pound cake.
Milk discharge. Huh.
So,
Looks innocent enough.
4, 6.
Mild salt flavored Dorito. Sounds like the most boring Dorito flavor I've ever heard of.
I was gonna pick that one.
Tim!
We're eating healthy this week, yeah.
We had to buy both because I ripped them, which you could do in the US. I didn't know you couldn't do that here, so we had to buy both.
We're eating good this week. We're starting this road trip off hot.
Hot spring hot. Hakone is known for being one of the hot spring capitals of Japan. We are at Hakone Unisan, which is kind of like an amusement park of different hot springs. And they have some ridiculous baths here. It's a bath of wine.
Some deep notes of maybe strawberry, raspberry.
You can even drink the wine.
Green tea.
Tea time. From the green tea to the sake bath. I never knew I wanted to dip myself in coffee, but this is like life made. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like fresh grounds. This is cool. Coffee bath is my favorite so far. It's perfect temperature. And I love the smell. Except for the sounds of construction.
Really awesome. This is really, really awesome. Just tell me, what time does it close, Garrett? We should stay here all the time, the whole time. We should play the whole time.
It's so pink.
This is pretty fun.
Get thrown.
Very aggressive kiss.
You look so relaxed.
Water slide time.
Oh, this is cool. This is like a loading zone, so in case you're in line for the slide. Almost launched off into the side. Oh, that was scary. The cold water bath kind of looks like a kiddie pool.
Oh, there's a sauna room too. How cool is this? This is a big sauna room too.
Their nicest open air bath. You actually have to take a bridge.
This is the life. These baths are amazing. Not only do we have the best view in this whole complex, but it's temperature graded. So way at the back, you can see the steaming hot water pumping out, and then as you move along like the stretch of each lane, it like cools off. So you can start in the cool section, move to the hot section, and then move back.
This is the quest to get to the waterfall, and it is piping hot. I feel like I'm in a hot pot right now.
Oh,
You get used to it. You get used to it over time. Either that or they're burnt to a crisp and have lost all feeling. Do I smell delicious?
All we need is some dipping sauce.
Yeah, some dipping sauce.
Where's the ponzu and lemon hot tub?
It's so fun. It's super entertaining. But I have to say, this open air bath is my favorite part. It makes me wonder why the US doesn't have more public baths like this, like out in nature. I feel like if the US had a bunch of complexes like this, I would just like travel around the US, like visiting them all. I just want to sit here for the rest of the day.
These are feet dryers. That was super relaxing.
5 out of 5.
We literally just started this trip and we've already seen so many cool things. I am looking forward to this week. It is going to be amazing. It is so nice that there are convenience stores all over Japan and they have amazing food options. Rice balls, soba, fried chicken, chopped fruit.
Nice, simple convenience store dinner.
Yeah.
You can see there's step 1, there's step 2, and there's step 3.
Yeah.
Step 1 is you peel this down, and it opens up this. And then step 2 is you pull this thing out. And the reason you do all this is because you want to keep the seaweed from not touching the rice until you're ready to eat it. So when this happens, you can see that the seaweed is not touching until you get to here,
so
and
slick.
now it's there. And number 3 is we fold that side out, fold and fold. And now we got your onigiri.
Oh, so crispy. Mushrooms are amazing. They're chocolate mushrooms and it's like a Pocky stick except smashed and condensed into an amazing form.
And you say my Pocky sticks aren't that good? Don't diss my Pocky sticks.
These are better. Cheers. Time to finally check into camp. Oh no. Sadly, we did not make it in time to check into the intended campsite. It closed at 8 and we showed up at 9.
We came to a place called Koan Camping.
We went down on a quick tour to go check out what we were missing, and I am admittedly a little bit jealous of them being able to camp right next to the lake, but we should still be able to see some really great sunrise right behind Fuji in the morning.
Home sweet home. It's just been a day and a half of van life, but I am loving it so far. Garrett and I have been traveling for pretty much a whole year now. No complaints, no regrets at all. But when you're like just living out of a suitcase and you're packing every few days or every week. Carry me home. It's its own type of exhaustion. And so it has been so cool just to feel like I have my own little home on wheels. This is the state of our van after a day and a half of travel. This mess is mostly mine. I'm gonna get rid of it. So this RV rental has been great because we were able to add a sleeping bag for each of us, but we didn't think the sleeping bags wouldn't come with pillows. So I've been using my handy dandy packing cube stuffed with all my comfy clothes. That's actually been a really effective pillow. Garrett and I are staying up in the top bunk. Cute little ladder to get to bed. Oh, I'm gonna put this on in reverse. Let me flip that. Nice.
And with that, it's been a long day, so we're going to head to sleep.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, good morning. I feel like we already hit the peak of this whole road trip. Literally hit the peak because this morning's sunrise was so picturesque. I feel like we're like staring at a mountain that haikus are made of. Now we're just kind of going back down the mountain, gonna be exploring more road stops today, more countryside,
time for me to get some coffee and a little something to eat.
Stirring eggs.
Vanlife innovation.
Bread is delicious, but very crumbly. Got this chocolate bread.
So now we're just using a toothpick and a smaller chopstick.
It's funny because I'm pretty sure we actually have a knife.
We do have a knife. It's just in the trunk.
Japanese rest stops are awesome. They're always clean, and sometimes they're even cute, like this one that's shaped like a watch.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, phew.
Do a squatty toilet once, but it was very tricky, so I'm glad they had one Western toilet.
We just got yelled at by a Japanese local for taking up too many parking spaces. Technically, we were only taking up one space and we were doing it for a beautiful view in the morning from the window, but that's a no-no. So it was a quick rush out of that parking lot, and that's gonna kickstart our journey. Taking over driving duties today is Captain Tim. Super random, serendipitous moment. We ran into this Japanese man looking for the Shiba Zakuras. I had no idea what that was, and so we looked it up, and there's a whole flower festival happening right around the base of Mount Fuji. We're gonna take a quick detour to go check it out. We've wandered into the Fuji Motosuko Resort, which is covered in these beautiful pink Shiba Zakura flowers. And you have an amazing view of Fuji in the background. Oh my God. It's a double Fuji! So this is apparently a flower native to the US.
Is it blonde?
It is. It's so impressive. The US really needs to pick up on its flower game. Oh my gosh, this guy has a pig in a stroller. It's so cute.
Shiba Zakura is where it's at. It also feels like a romantic date spot. Like I just want to go around taking cute pictures together with all the pink flowers. I wore my pink jacket to match.
This strongly reminds me of our pink food challenge, actually. So I'm actually getting a little hungry because of this pink. It's an interesting new trigger.
Do I have to eat only pink food this time?
No.
I really want to eat yakisoba. Omelette yakisoba.
Japan seems to have all sorts of these like pseudo amusement parks, and it has all of these food trucks, so it's chow time. Even food trucks have vending machines.
This looks so good.
Oh wow.
Dang, that looks so good.
Yeah.
Got the beef short rib yakisoba with an egg and some beef tongue with yuzu dipping sauce. Oh, Japan knows how to do eggs like no other country. Pretty delicious. Still always crazy to believe that we're getting this kind of food in the middle of the mountains.
Takoyaki with pink crunchy things. Yummy.
This is what it takes to navigate to the next location.
Unite!
So helpful to have an extra driver and co-pilot so we can get some work done in the back. The Japanese countryside is absolutely stunning. We have this amazing panoramic window, and we've just had gorgeous sights throughout our entire drive.
I feel like I'm on a train ride with nice floor-to-ceiling windows.
I feel like more people need to do this. Japan has such dense forests all throughout the mountains, so you get such beautiful greenery, and on top of that, everything is mountainous, so at a lot of different points you have outlooks over entire valleys. And of course, we gotta have snack time. Cheetos do not taste like Cheetos in the US. What do they taste like?
Macaroni and cheese. Boxed macaroni and cheese.
We pulled up for our stop at a Michi-no-eki, or roadside station in the mountains of Nagano. We never knew van life in Japan could be a thing, but our friends told us about these stops, which are these convenient little roadside stations that you can pull into and park overnight. It's absolutely free. The Michi-no-ekis usually have a restaurant and a small side shop so you can pick up food. They have limited hours, but the options are great. Ramen, curry with tonkatsu, and also udon sets. They got some ice creams here, like a corn dog, even like a wasabi, kind of chashu bao style. The Michi-no-ekis pride themselves on having very clean bathrooms, and they're accessible 24 hours a day. Some of them even have showers, but for the ones that don't, you can always just try and find a local onsen that has a day pass and take a shower there. Just to clarify, the day pass onsens always have a shower to clean off before you get into the bath. Admittedly, I haven't showered for a couple of days.
Nah, he's stinky.
You haven't showered either. We're really looking forward to the next onsen experience where we can clean ourselves up. The Michi no Ekis are scattered all throughout Japan, so it's very easy to craft a road trip running anywhere in the country. And some of these stations are in beautiful locations, things that Californians would probably put themselves on a 2-month wait list for. We woke up to this. This beautiful view is blowing our minds. Plus, you can see off in the distance, there's even this beautiful torii gate that's standing bright red in the middle of the lake.
Road tripping Japan is so much fun. I really had no idea that there were places where you could pull up to a spot without a reservation, and then in the morning you roll down the window and there's freaking Mt Fuji outside your window. I've just been so blown away by this week.
The countryside of Japan is breathtaking, and it feels like there's just so much untouched nature out here. It feels like a journey of discovery every day.
And we really hope this inspires you to go check it out for yourselves. We'll drop links below to Michi no Eki rest stops in our description.
That's it for this video, but coming up next, we visit some hot spring towns and some secret udon villages. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned. See you next time, friends.